Hey there. It's been more than a week since I've made a forgiveness journal video thing because there was a lot going on. We moved and I am stressed and overstimulated and I am freaking out. Okay. And the zooming, I don't know why my camera does that. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to be that close. Anyway, it is 2 days after Christmas, so December 27th, 2024. Where am I in my forgiveness journey, if you will? It's hard. I am struggling. It's really hard for me to let go when someone does something so harmful to me. I mean, obviously I'm not the only one. This is a natural human behavior to simply just, you hold on to things that hurt you. And the thing is, these things that have hurt me have caused me long-term damage in my brain and my neurological system. So it's not exactly like I can just let it go, you know, like people always say, you know, physical wounds are a lot easier to heal from than mental and emotional wounds. And it's very true. Not to say that I would prefer one over the other, by any means. However, usually I feel like a physical response often has a very clear cause, whereas with the mental and emotional, not so much. But there have been several times where I found myself completely failing at actively forgiving. And I don't know what to say other than I feel a sense of shame because of it. Because it's not what I want. I don't want to hold on to it. I don't want to keep contributing to misery. At the same time, I'm struggling with letting go of the past. So, I had made the decision to let this person know that I am actively trying to forgive them and that I want to forgive them. But I was on the fence about it because I knew that I was going to slip up several times and I'm going to keep slipping up. And every time I have been slipping up and I kind of fall back into festering the hurt. They've done it 3 times now. They've thrown it in my face. They're like, that's not what forgiveness is. And it makes me angry. It makes me really angry because I knew they were going to do it and I still made the decision to tell them, going against my better judgment. I made the decision to tell them. And I feel like I just gave them fodder to shut me up. Even if they're not wrong. I think I'm in the right place. Fuck. Hold on. So I feel embarrassed because I want to succeed in forgiving, but I also feel like if it's going to be used against me every time I mess up, then kind of out of spite, I just want to be angry, you know? But who am I actually angry at? Am I angry at this person or am I angry at myself? Because I know that's what I knew they would do it. And I still made the decision to trust them. But at the same time, I'm trying to forgive them and I need to trust them in order to do that. Right? Okay, I had to get cat litter. What was I saying? Oh shit. I was saying how... Hold on. How, oh jeez. How it was my mistake to let him know that I'm trying to forgive him because I knew he would use it against me. So I really can't really justifiably be mad at him because it's very on par with who he is. And, you know, that isn't to say that he's entirely bad. He's not really a bad guy. He's just... lost. He's just lost. Anyway, I feel like I need to tap in to my tap into my spirituality practices that I used to back when I was really angry. I was just so freaking mad. I was breaking things. I couldn't sleep because I was so angry. And I found that diving into spirituality, as opposed to just kind of living along with it, I really let it guide me. I feel like I need to do that again to help manage and make sense. And you know, I just got to thinking right now, even though I knew he was going to use my attempt at forgiveness against me when I messed up, in a way, I'm kind of thankful for it, because it's going to wake me up out of the darkness that it really easily consumes me. It doesn't just affect my forgiveness, it affects all other areas of my life as well. So it might not be a bad thing. As much as it hurts my pride and it frustrates me, all of this might be for the better, now that I think about it. A big issue with me forgiving, and I think I mentioned this in my previous video, is that I simply have a hard time accepting that there's someone out there who would be so mean. I just don't, you know, it's not to say that I haven't been mean and that I haven't done mean things to people. I have, you know, sometimes intentionally, sometimes not intentionally. But did I make a mistake here? I hope not. No, I didn't. Okay. But I don't actively, passive-aggressively try to hurt anybody. So when there are people who are like that, for me, it's simply unacceptable. I believe in the previous video I mentioned how acceptance is not the same as forgiveness. And as I've given it some thought, you can't forgive if you don't accept. The very first step is to accept that the situation is what it was. And then after that, you have to accept that that person is the way that they are. And if you want to forgive them, you have to accept that. I hate that so much. Growing up, my family was always so fucking mean and so loud and scary. And when I would bring it up, how much it bothered me, my family would say, well, that's who I am. You have to accept it. You have to accept me. And I, even from a very young age, I was like, why? You make me feel bad. Why do I have to accept that? But I'm starting to kind of see the mentality behind it. In a way, maybe like a perspective, maybe not the mentality behind it, but the perspective. It's like I was saying, this person, he's not a bad guy. He's broken and he's lost, just like me. We are very much alike in so many ways. What's this person doing? Because I just want to go home. We're very much alike in many ways, but also polar opposites at the same time. The way we handle things, our coping, our perceptions, everything is bass-ackwards. Our goals are the same, and they always have been. We choose to take different paths to achieve these goals. And I think that's I'm gonna cry. I think that's one of the most frustrating parts about it, is it's not like this person is utterly incompatible with me, because he's very compatible with me. And he mentioned, because we got into an argument last night, he mentioned how when we work together, we're a great team. And we're a really great team together once we work together and things are going well. I am messing up by holding on to the past. And I don't know how to let go. And I want to let go. Anyway, that is I'm home now, so I have to kind of end the video. That is my forgiveness journal for the time period. My goal was to do it every week, but am I rubbing up against the curb? I feel like I am. That's the end of my video.